UK unveils Storm Fighter Loyal Wingman program. The new initiative revives Britain's collaborative combat aircraft ambitions and is intended to fly alongside the Typhoon F-35 and the future Tempest aircraft. This breaking news is from the Warzone website, so all credit to them. The UK Royal Air Force has launched a new collaborative combat aircraft, or CCA, program named Storm Fighter, reviving a British push into the autonomous Loyal Wingman arena as the service seeks to build what officials describe as Europe's first sixth-generation Air Force. The announcement made by a senior government official today marks a renewed effort to field uncrewed combat aircraft designed to operate alongside crewed combat jets after earlier British CCA initiatives lost momentum. Storm fighters form part of a much broader UK push to introduce uncrewed and autonomous systems that are unmanned across the armed forces under a defense modernization effort backed by around 6.6 billion US dollars over the next 4 years. So, speaking at the Air and Space Power Association Global Air and Space Chiefs Conference in London today, Luke Pollard, the UK Minister for Defence, Readiness and Industry, said that Stormfighter will be funded using $406 million US investment in CCAs, including the DIP published earlier this month. We are maximizing our air power in the eye of the storm of future combat that will be swarming with drones, sixth-generation fighter jets, and ever-evolving electronic warfare capabilities, Pollard said, and adding, quote, "I am delighted to reveal that our new autonomous CCA program will be named Stormfighter to deliver Guardian Angel and Attack Dog drones to fly into combat with the manned Typhoon F-35 and Tempest jet aircraft. Stormfighter will make the RAF Europe's first sixth-generation Air Force. The Stormfighter nomenclature is in line with a set of Storm programs in the air warfare domain. Previous ones include Storm Shroud, which will provide the Royal Air Force with a new uncrewed electronic warfare drone that will enter service this year in 2026. Meanwhile, the Royal Air Force today also announced a new EW drone named Storm Chrome, as well as Storm Fire, and a 1,000-mile range one-way attack drone. As an example of the experimental programs that could feed into Stormfighter, Pollard highlighted Project Vanquish, which is intended to demonstrate a fixed-wing short takeoff and landing autonomous collaborative program, or ACP, from a Queen Elizabeth-class aircraft carrier before the end of 2027. So the ACP terminology has been used in the UK in the past and is broadly equivalent to CCA. The Royal Navy has explored various drone options for its carriers in the past. It has tested the General Atomics Mojave short takeoff and landing, or STOL, drone from HMS Prince of Wales class, as well as catapult launching smaller jet-powered drones. Pollard referenced the Royal Navy Vanquish ACP program is noteworthy and reflects the struggles that the Royal Air Force has faced in getting similar efforts off the ground. So it looks like the UK is really pushing for this Stormfighter. Clearly, however, the Royal Air Force still needs a Loyal Wingman-type platform. This is the same ambition outlined by the UK Ministry of Defence in the past when it described drones that will fly at high speed alongside fighter jets that are manned, obviously, and would carry missiles, surveillance, and electronic warfare technology. So, yeah, it's notable, too, that the new CCA should fly into combat with the F-35, Tempest, and Typhoon manned jet aircraft. The last of these is currently planned to be withdrawn from service by 2040, so the drone would have to be in operational use ahead of the revival arrival of the 6th generation Tempest. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you want to stay up to date with everything military and war related, consider subscribing. It takes only a few seconds, helps me out. I put a lot of effort in the videos. And be sure to ring the bell. That way, if you don't want to miss any video I post in the future, drop a like, a thumbs up is greatly appreciated. Helps me out a lot in the algorithm. And don't forget to take a look at the older videos on my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.